Hi, this is Al. So today I want to talk to you about the six-step process that we go through as part of the citizen generated data projects. We go through six steps because they're easy to remember and I'm going to walk you through them. And what we are hoping to do is that as you look through them, if you have something that you think we should add or that you think we should modify, please let us know. Now, number one, we go through the onboarding process. I'm going to use the phrase OB. In the onboarding process, what we do is that we prime the community. We start with the chiefs and their local administrators and the government officials. We check what their appetite is for doing the project. We check on what their relationships are, what the dynamics of the community are, and if everything works out just right, then we start the process. Now, stage number two is that we do something called citizen training. That's CT for you. Okay? Now, citizen training is where we train the community on three things. Number one, we talk to them about the policy that the project is anchored on. In our case, was the SDGs. We have had a different project on agriculture where the anchor policy was the CAADP, the CAADP. And so we basically start talking to them about that and getting them to sort of understand how that project works, what is valuable to them to understand, and that sort of thing. And then we now train them about data collection itself. We talk to them about the value of the data and then how they collect that data and what they will do. Which then brings us to data collection, which is data collection. When we start the process of data collection, we provide the community with support. Remember, they collect the data, we don't collect the data. We give them the questionnaires, either on the phone or on paper, and they go out and they collect that data. When they collect that data, they bring it back to us and we begin the process of digitizing that data. So the actual data collection process is not done by us because we don't have that kind of relationship with the community. The community collects the data themselves. They go to house by house and fill out the form with the community members and bring it back to us. Then we do analysis. So that's digitization and analysis. So in digitization and analysis, what we do is that we take the forms, especially many of them come on paper, we take them, we digitize them, and once we have digitized them, we begin to push them in a dashboard that we have built with our tech team. And in that dashboard, we begin to visualize that data so that then it begins to make sense. We begin to see the stories that can arise out of it, and we prepare that so that we can take that data back to the community at the data fair. Data fair. So this is where we take, it's an event. We take the data back to them. We normally have printed the data also on A2 posters, and we allow the community to do a gallery walk and then stop at a presentation where they actually go into detail and look at that data in a lot of detail. Once they have done that, our role kind of ends there. We enable them to have that data and our role ends there. But we stay to observe because what they then do, and we sometimes sort of provide support for, is advocacy. This is like a bonus for us. But we don't do advocacy ourselves. So what the community does is that they look at that data and they think, what does it say to us? What are our priorities? What is important to us? What is the gap that we currently have? And once they have explained that to themselves, then they say, well, this and this we shall do ourselves. So we have a story where one community in Monyaroro went, cleaned up a school, and figured out that the problems that they were having at the school was stuff that they themselves as parents of the children of that school should be able to solve. So they just went and did it, and they did not involve the government or anyone else. In other situations, they figure out what it is that they need government to do. And also they try and figure out who else should be involved. Should a non-profit organization come and assist if the government cannot assist, and they begin engagement at that level. So this is the stage. These are the stages that we go through, and we kind of go through these stages not only with general household data, but even when we start to think about the niche activities like agriculture, like gender, we go through the same process so that then it becomes a little clearer for the community, and it is them who are on the driver's seat the whole way. If you feel that there's something that you should modify, or if you have ideas or things that we can add, or if you have questions, hello@openinstitute.com is our email address. www.com, openinstitute.com is our website, and you have to go to datalocal.info. That's where all of this information is in detail. You'll be able to see the timeline, you'll be able to see what worked, what didn't work, you'll be able to see how our methodology works and how we've adapted over time, and how long it has taken us to do all of these things. All of that information is out there. So please go there, check it out, and now subscribe. There'll be more videos, and it's going to be very interesting. Thank you.